Hello, my name is Steve. This is Awais, and we're from the University of Queensland in Australia. And we're presenting our paper titled Neighbourhood Wattch, using speculative design to explore values around curtailment and consent in household energy interactions.
In 2012, a story went viral where US retailer Target was found to be accurately predicting early-stage pregnancy based on loyalty cards' purchase history. In 2021, energy use data is becoming the next frontier for user profiling and targeted marketing. As household solar, battery storage, and energy monitoring devices continue to proliferate within our built environments, energy usage data becomes increasingly available and valuable to advertisers and corporations. Yet Australians typically receive their electricity bills only once per quarter. Energy is a low involvement product, and many users may be poorly equipped to understand the substantial potential consequences of the inference possible through energy use data.
To address this problem, we used speculative design to elicit user values on two fundamental concerns of today's energy landscape: charting awareness and attitudes towards matters of privacy and consent with high-frequency energy use data, and motivating participation in energy network concerns such as voluntary curtailment. We conducted semi-structured qualitative in-home interviews with participants from 39 Australian households. Interviews lasted between 50 to 80 minutes. Participants showed us the types of appliances in their house to help us understand habits and what appliances we used and when. In these interviews, we also presented households with a speculative app called Neighbourhood Wattch. Neighbourhood Wattch lets users check the health of their local energy network by viewing the capacity of electrical transformers on a street or suburb level. The app also features a search by street functionality to view the current capacity of any given street. By clicking on a house on any street, one can view the real-time energy use data from that house, including the appliances in use at the time. A key motivation when designing Neighbourhood Wattch was to clearly articulate to participants the inference that's possible into daily activities through computational analysis of high-frequency energy data, forcing them to carefully consider their values around this information and with who they might share it. After stepping through the app, participants were asked their thoughts on the app, the privacy of the information, and under what circumstances and with whom would they share this type of information. Through a thematic analysis, concerns were grouped into physical security, curtailment, and intra-family concerns.
Our paper unpacks the findings in more detail than we can here, but we draw attention to two specific points. First, surveillance. Participants valued their relationships with their neighbors and disliked the way in which Neighbourhood Wattch threatened to disrupt these relationships through the attribution of individual accountability for energy consumption. The value of being able to exist unsurveilled was paramount, where participants did not want to be monitored in their own home nor be voyeurs of others. Second, intra-family concerns. Certain participants reasoned how sharing high granularity energy use data implicates others in the household and how willingness to share data might not be uniform across a household. One participant, while talking about data, said, "It's about your house and everyone in it. Whereas if I get on Facebook or if I'm on Google, that's just me." This quote highlights how energy use data is interpersonal data and how gathering consent for use of energy data from a single point of contact might be problematic.
Neighbourhood Wattch laid bare the implications of a world in which high granularity energy use data is becoming more ubiquitous, sensitive, and valuable. Our findings demonstrate that many users seem unprepared, ill-equipped, unaware, or even unconcerned by a future in which the intimate details of their families' lives can be made visible to third parties through the transfer of their energy data. A concern for design is to ensure that the growing availability and analysis of energy data does not lead to new forms of observation and control. We found energy use feedback, software, visualizations, etc., was often the exclusive domain of one, typically male, household member. This means it's possible for a family member to remotely monitor their spouse or child's activity when they may not be aware, and then smart home technology further allows them to remotely control appliances that they might be using. Empowering users with respect to future energy systems involves considering how consent may be gained from all users implicated in a house's data. Moving forward, we envisage a design agenda which first acquaints users with the inference possible through energy data capture before designing to empower users to realize the many benefits of this data, and there are many benefits, in a way that does not subject them to corporate surveillance or new mechanisms for control. Thank you very much. Let's talk offline.